I live in Highland Park, and
Yeah.
we were in Altadena, but then everything burned down.
Did you lose your place?
We are neighbors who are Trump supporting, terrible racist people, but they're also heroes because they saved our house with garden hoses and super soakers.
Did they really?
Yes, they certainly did. Very odd. A mix of emotions as they mentioned 2 racial epithets and handed me fresh Latmajoun, a Jordanian treat. So then I was up there because it did affect parts of our house, so some of it's in ash, and I went up there to get some library books I had left, and the cops. I mean, it's so scary now in LA.
Right now?
Oh my God. These 2 unmarked SUVs pull up on me, get out of the car. 2 muscular cops go, "Excuse me, ma'am, what are you doing on that property?" And I was like, "I'm just," and they said, "Oh, sorry, ma'am, didn't mean to frighten you, just had to make sure you weren't one of the bad guys."
Oh.
I'm wearing 17 friendship bracelets. How do you think I got them? Of course I'm one of the bad guys. Pew, 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 pew.
So wait, do you go back to the fires for a minute?
Yes.
So I didn't realize that you were.
Yeah, so now we're doing the thing. A little industry grows up around disasters. So I tried to talk to our insurance person to person.
Oh God.
USAA. My dad was in the military, and that was like pulling. It was just pulling teeth.
Impossible.
Yeah, pulling teeth. Like I was like, oh, I don't have this in me.
Yeah.
So somebody said, what you do is you hire a public adjuster. They're like a manager for your disaster.
Right.
And they take 20%, 15, 20% of whatever it is they're able to get from your insurance.
Wow. God.
So weird.
But I mean, that's what you need. It's got to be impossible to deal with.
Yeah, it's...
I mean, if you just have to deal with a claim for a leaky roof, it's going to be a year.
Yeah.
Man. So wait, go back to the fires. So you know that the fires are coming. It's all insane and
Yes.
that rage of that night.
I was going to go for a swim. My husband said, look outside. And the fire was coming over the hill.
Oh my God.
And I already I always have a bag packed for work. So I grabbed that. We had our documents. We grabbed our dogs, got 2 dogs, a pug and a Chihuahua pug, Max and Muffin.
Nice.
And we grabbed them. And I was like, I had a couple of friends we could have stayed with, but then they started having people needing to stay with them. So I went on my Hilton Honors app. And it turns out I have 270,000 points. Checked myself in, checked us into the Pasadena Hilton, and got some other people rooms who we knew from the neighborhood. And,
Right.
And so I had a very bougie emergency experience.
Jeez. And how did you know that they were defending your house?
We came back like 2 days after, and we're like, "Oh, it's still there," because you don't know if it's there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it had survived, and then your neighbors told you we saved it?
We saved it, and then they said something about like, we're trying to watch out for blank and blanks.
Oh God.
I was like, what?
Oh no.
They're
They're that
the
hardcore?
worst. Oh my God. The worst. They are the worst. And yet
They saved your
best.
house. Oh my God, that is so conflicting.
so strange.
Jeez. And did they tell you what they had done with their? They just started spraying their house and your house.
Yeah, because the fire from both sides, 3 people on our block stayed throughout the house, throughout the fire, and just stayed and took their garden hoses or took water from their pools.
God.
And it was, 3 dudes stayed the whole time.
Jeez.
And
That is risky business. I mean,
it's stupid.
Yeah, that's insane.
I think, and I don't know, maybe people didn't have insurance or something like that, but it's not worth it.
But they did it.
They did it.
They fought the fire.
They fought the fire. They certainly did.
Was yours, where your home is, was that like at the edge of where the fire got?
So both of our neighbors on both sides, fought the fire. So we were surrounded by that. The fire came up to our back of our house, but then we have a pool. So, somebody has a pool. That's hard times. But yeah, went to the pool, and so the pool kind of stopped it from the back.
Did it go across the street to the other side, or is that where the fire generally?
The other guy, the person across the street, his house made it. It was almost like, if you stayed, or it was just arbitrary.
Yeah.
Because then after that, all the houses were gone. All the houses were gone on the 2 blocks surrounding. So, but yeah, I think it's probably, and I don't mean to be negative. I have a feeling it's going to happen again.
Yeah.
Does somebody want to buy our house?
I was just watching Chinatown with Jack Nicholson the other day.
Yes.
That brilliant, beautiful film. And it takes me about 5 times watching a movie before I really know what's happening in it.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
yeah. Game of Thrones, I watched a bunch of it. I have no idea what happened. I don't know. It looked cool. So they had these water wars which is what the film is based on, in the 1930s, where they got into these big conflicts to make LA, to create LA.
Right.
It needed water.
Right.
So there were these lakes up in Central California that were for the farms were using and all of that. And they diverted the water from a couple lakes and bought up property and told the people that had the farms and stuff that they were going to support them, but they covertly bought property to route the water down to LA to build what became LA. And there was craziness. There was people murdered. There was dynamite in dams and all of this insanity.
Oh, wow.
All to create LA, because LA is a desert and doesn't have water.
Yeah.
That's the start of it.
Yeah, no, right.
And then you have all these other episodes up till recently, up to today, where it's now that lake is gone.
Yeah.
Another lake is tapped, and now they're using the Colorado River, but now everyone's fighting over that. And then if you ask ChatGPT, what's next? They're like, well, it's not great.
Dasani.
Yeah. They're like, it's not, they've got to come up with these ways to do wastewater and other things. And,
oh, my goodness.
But it's, with climate change and everything, it's almost like they've it's lucky they got this far.
Yeah, no. That is the wonderful thing about human beings, of which there are maybe 2 things, is the hope. The ability to hope, despite all other information showing you should not have hope.
It's amazing. It is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And sometimes it ends up in a nice result. And sometimes you're on the news in front of rubble going,
we're
going to rebuild.
Oh, my goodness.
So where are you at now with the house? Are you?
Oh, no. Well, it's just, it's a very slow process. So they're paying for us to stay at a rental in Highland Park, which is great.
That's good.
And then the house itself, part of the thing, because it's sort of theater, the public adjusters won't let us clean the house until the last payment has been received and they keep fighting back and forth with the insurance agency.
Wow.
So that's fascinating. So it's kind of like just after Christmas, all of our Christmas stuff is up, and it's it's all covered in ash and very weird.
I wonder how do you know is there any difference between the Pacific Palisades and Altadena as far as the rebuilding and the coming back? Because there's so much money in the Palisades, working class in Altadena. I wonder if the pace is different.
For the Black community, there's been some real concern about people who have owned homes in their family for 100 years, and then because there was not enough insurance, or are offered cash just to leave, and suddenly this whole community is just
Right.
blown up.
Right.
But there are some. I know there's Octavia's Bookshelf, which is named after Octavia Butler, who grew up in the area. They have resources of how Altadena is trying to have a land trust so that people can buy back their properties.
Right. Oh, it's gotta be tricky.
Or keep their properties in a way so that developers don't. Because that's
Yeah.
what's selling now is just empty lots.
And people, right, they're just going to build it up for the next. Wow.
And there's a limit to the support, because the thing that wealthy people have in the Palisades is they have a lot of wealthy friends.
Yeah.
So if they start a GoFundMe, they're going to get $150,000 in an hour.
Oh God, yeah.
But
Millions.
someone in Altadena, if it's working class, you put a GoFundMe up, it's not going to be fulfilled.
Right.
And and you could see that totally happening
Yeah.
in real time on GoFundMe.
Do you see yourself ever getting back there?
No, I don't think so.
No.
I am not a rebuilder. I can't.
Yeah.
I can't possibly. I'm 54. I gotta do a single floor ranch home.